Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Starseeded Chloe with Starseeded Chloe, or you can call me Chloe, it's absolutely fine, I don't mind. Okay, so today we're doing the live about your connection with each sign. So what is happening? Mercury retrograde, okay, allow me. Sagittarius, we're looking at your connection with each sign. Cancer and Pisces, we're looking at your connection with each sign as well. Yeah, so you guys are the last load that I have to do. Like I said in my video yesterday, I am learning and practicing how to do nails. So I practiced on one hand, but basically, so if you catch a glimpse of them, you'll understand what I mean. I practiced on one hand, but because I literally only have one hand, I kept redoing the nail patterns over the same nails. So they're kind of thick, and I'm not going to file them down. I'm just going to take them off, but I just want to get this live done first. So cutting the deck, we take them off, but I just want to get this live done first. So cutting the deck, we have Page of Wands and Queen of Swords. So Page of Wands upright is, you know, looking for, this is for you Sagittarius, looking for a new connection, looking for something or somebody that gets your passions going, that makes you feel attracted to them, you know, things that, it doesn't even need to be in you know, a physical sense or with intimacy, but it could just mean like, you know, when you find a hobby that you love or just something that you're really into. And with the Queen of Swords, it could be, some of you guys may be looking to master a project, or some of you guys are connecting with an air sign as well. It could be Libra, Gemini or Aquarius, and this person isn't so passionate. It's not that they're not passionate about you and they're not that emotional, but they're very logical. They don't allow passion or emotion or greed to cloud their judgment when it comes to their connection with somebody. So even if they feel like ripping your clothes off, they're going to keep it cool. Even if you make their heart sing, they're going to keep it cool. Even if you got all the money in the world, they're going to keep it cool. Okay, so that could be somebody that you're connecting with, or that could just be where you're at, Sagittarius. So take these energies as they apply to you. If they don't apply to you, they really just don't apply to you. Somebody left a really nasty comment on my page, and I just felt like, because I called them out about something, I didn't call them out, but basically they was like, oh, your reading's wrong or whatever, and I'm just like, well, no, it's not wrong, it just doesn't apply to you. Like, there's how many Capricorns out there? Like, if it's a personal read, then definitely it could, I've never had that happen, but if somebody's giving you a personal read and they're not making any connections, then it's wrong, but it's not wrong. So yeah, I just want to say, if it doesn't apply to you, the message isn't for you. And another thing as well about me is I don't read bad mind. I don't read people with ill intention. So I've had a situation in my life 3 times where I've struggled to read somebody. It's not like I couldn't pick up anything on them, but it was like there was something in the way. And as I've got older and I've learnt more about readings, I now realise that person has an entity attachment, some sort of entity attachment, and their bad mind, like their judgment, their consciousness is being clouded by something, by whatever's attached to them. So yeah, I don't read bad mind. So if my readings really don't apply to you and you feel angry about it, chances are you got bad mind, which is some sort of energy. Somebody called me. Yeah, so please don't come to my channel with bad mind and leaving foolish comments on my page. I'm not going to be rude to you. I'll just ignore you and block you because it's just silly, to be quite honest. And it's very self-absorbed. But obviously that's what entity attachment does, and it just makes people weird. But yeah, so I feel like Sagittarius, you could be dealing with somebody like that. For me to just bring that whole story up, there may be somebody, yeah, then maybe 5 of Swords just fell out. There may be somebody in your life who has some sort of entity attachment and they always want to win. This could be somebody in a third party situation because there is 3 people in this card. So you may have been dealing with 2 people and one of them is very, very off key. And they really want to win at all costs. They may want to win your heart or may want to bring you down or whatever it is. But yeah, watch out for that. You'll know them because they're just negative about everything, like, and they just, you know, those kind of people that never want to see other people do well. It's like that kind of energy. Yeah. Okay, so Sagittarius, what's your overall energy for, you know, your connections? for now until, where are we on, the 20th? From the 20th, from now until the 20th of December. Okay. Ooh. New love. Well, it's not new love, but it's really going in and telling somebody or something how you feel. It's a message delivered in person. You want this person to see the emotion, feel the emotion. And yeah, in the past, there could have been some love rat scenarios, because we've got a rat down there. So this person could have been a love rat, or you could have been a love rat, or whatever it is. But I feel as though you're ready to move forward in love relationships, a lot of you, and the things that may have held you back in the past, because you may have done something in the past, or this person may have done something in the past, you're not going to let it stop you anymore. You're just going to move forward. So yeah, that's like bringing in a lot of loving energy. Somebody could be coming in to sweep you off your feet after dealing with a love rat. Yeah. Okay, so Sagittarius and Aries. What is going on for Sagittarius? Oh, with Aries. Okay, so with Aries, I feel like you had a really good, strong connection. The Lovers card literally can sometimes mean that you are lovers, like as in the relationship isn't typically established. I'm not seeing any pentacles here, so I'm not going to say it's like an established relationship, but that it's an established connection, if you know what I mean. So, you know, this may actually be your lover, but I see you guys taking a break for some reason. Why are they taking a break? Because somebody wants to explore other options and see what else is out there. One of you may be younger, so you Sagittarius may be younger than the person that you was connecting with. They could have Gemini in their chart as well. This Aquarius, very strong possibility of having like they could be an Aquarius, an Aries sun and a Gemini rising, or vice versa, Gemini and Venus, whatever. But yeah, this person or you want to explore your other options that are out there. And there could have been some messages that were sent that were quite fiery. I don't feel like it's that pissed off kind of energy, but passion pushed through, and you realise that you don't see a future with that person, or they've realised they don't see a future with you. But you know, you guys were lovers, you was loving each other off at one point, and right now you're just on a break. You may need to heal from what's gone on with them, or they may need to heal from what's gone on with you. Usually though, I'm going to keep it real with you, Four of Swords don't mean it's over, it's just on a pause. It's like the Hangman. The Hangman usually means the relationship's going nowhere, to be honest, and it stops and starts a lot. But the Four of Swords, he's going nowhere either, you know. So you may have realised that this relationship's going nowhere, but it's a pause. It's not an indefinite we're over. So that's Sagittarius and Aries, Sagittarius and Taurus. Sagittarius and Taurus. Okay. Nice. Okay, so Sagittarius and Taurus, this looks like a pretty good partnership here. You may have met this person through work or through family or whatever, but I feel like this will be a committed relationship. If it's not already, you will be taking it to the next level. I feel like you really feel that you can build a home with this person, or vice versa, they feel this way about you. And you want to invest in it. You want to put your time into this person. You see it working out between you guys. I feel like this person could be really careful as well with who they give their time and energy to. So you may actually feel really lucky and really privileged that they're giving time and energy to you. Anything else? Oh, Six of Cups. Okay, so this person makes you feel really good. It is a soulmate connection. You know, you can have so many different soulmate connections, but it is a soulmate connection, and you just feel nice when you're around them. You know, like I said, you may know them through family. I always say it with this card, but you know, a friend of a cousin or something like that, someone from school or whatever it is. But yeah, you just feel really nice, really connected, and they take you to a place where there's no cares and no worries. Not like you're lacking all responsibility, but you just feel like you don't have to worry when you're around them. Okay, so Sagittarius and Gemini, just cut the deck and saw King of Swords. I feel like the Gemini one is going to be related to Aries. I don't know, because Gemini did come up there. So Gemini and Sagittarius. Okay, so that connection, Gemini, Sagittarius, It ain't your opposites, and at the moment I feel like you both have inner work to do. For whatever reason, source or the universe is guiding you guys to be by yourself at this time and look within. I feel like you guys, I feel like that's a very karmic connection, especially because, you know, the nodes of the moon, Rahu and Ketu, do especially well, are exalted in the sign of Sagittarius, Rahu, and in the sign of Gemini, Ketu. So that is mad. That's like a mad karmic connection. Okay, it's stress right there. It's very opposite energies, but the same energy at the same time, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I feel like you're being pushed to go within this union and back off. But you may have got some sort of message through, some sort of communication. Yeah, somebody said something. They're very immature with their emotions. I feel like it could be definitely be Gemini. It could be either one of you though. You could have got a message through at work from this person, or like I always say, the nights bring a message in person. So this person may have actually come to your workplace to say something to you, or, you know, did something crazy, and they should really apologize, but they're really not going to. They're going to act like a big baby and just be ridiculous. And it's, when it's upright, I feel like it's a new love being delivered in a mature way. Look, he's trying to act like he's a big man. When it's reversed, it's an old love, because it's a karmic connection. It's an old love being delivered in a very immature way, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, this person needs to apologize to you, but they're not going to. So, you guys, I don't really see the Gemini, Sagittarius karmic connection happening at the moment. Even though, you know, when you was together, sometimes you may have felt nice, you may have felt like there was no cares and no worries, because Six of Cups just showing up to tell me the soulmate thing again. And Seven of Wands, I just feel like you got a lot of people out here trying to connect with you, Sagittarius, or the Gemini has. But I mean, not just they find you sexy and attractive, but it's a spirit thing. It's their spirit that draws them to you. And, you know, you may not be sure if this is the person that you actually want to connect with. I feel like you're pretty damn sure. Yeah, you're pretty damn sure this ain't the person that you want to connect with. So Sagittarius and Gemini ain't really happening. They could have been in a third party with Gemini as well. All right. Sagittarius and Cancer. Sagittarius and Cancer. Remember to check your sun, moon, rising. Sagittarius and Cancer. So there's messages coming through, but Queen of Pentacles upright is all about being nurturing, being a boss lady, getting your money together. So there's messages coming through, but I don't feel like it's growing into something. You or this person may feel as though you're better for a good, not you're better or they're better, but in your life, for your energy and what you want to do, this person may not match, you know, husband or wifey material, or you may not match that. You guys could have met online, but the more you speak to them, the more you're like, I don't know if it's going to turn into that. Yeah, there's hope there though, but I feel like you're definitely single. I don't feel like you're actually with this person. For some of you guys, you was with a Cancer, and very quickly you're not. So there could have been a Cancer that was in your life for a very long time. This would indicate a baby mother or a long-term commitment, okay? With it in reverse, that commitment's no longer in your life. Why? Because you guys have been arguing. Somebody's kind of paranoid in the connection. This Cancer person may be very paranoid about what you do with your phone, or you may be very paranoid about what they do with their phone. Yeah, I also feel as though the passion comes in quickly with this person, but why is it left though? Somebody here is kind of sneaky, okay? Somebody has left because they feel as though that's in their best interest. This connection with the Cancer don't suit them no more. Somebody may have literally moved abroad, moved from their motherland, with this as well. So the Cancer could have moved from their motherland, or you could have. But yeah, I feel like this Cancer will have Earth in their chart though, because they're not super wet. They're not super wet. But I feel like you've moved, for whatever reason, you've moved away from the Cancer. Okay, so Sagittarius and Leo. What's going on? What's going on for Sagittarius and Leo? Nice pairing there. Oh. Sagittarius and Leo. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay, so with strength in reverse, it just shows, yeah, lack of strength. The connection between you guys at the moment may be feeling a little weak. It doesn't mean that it's not there or that the connection's weak overall, but it may be that. And somebody may be having a hard time forgiving somebody. So your Leo may be having a hard time forgiving you, or you may have a hard time forgiving your Leo for something that's happened. In the past, you guys may have had a really, really strong, magnetic, intoxicating, passionate connection. And now it's kind of cooled down. Upright or reverse? Yeah, reverse. Six of Cups. You are longing to go back to the past, how things used to be with your Leo. You know, that passion, that drive, that devil energy. And somebody's refusing an offer. Again, notice the rat down there. So somebody is a love rat. There's 3 cups standing. There could have been a third party situation going on in this connection here, and that may be why somebody's having such a hard time forgiving the other person. But yeah, I always feel like there was some love rat situation. But you know, squirrels save and do whatever they do with nuts. So I feel like if you do accept that cup, or they accept that cup, it could turn into something long term and stable. Just one more. But the connection ain't fair. Okay, why ain't the connection fair? Because I feel like one person has more passion for the other. Your sex life could actually be suffering with the Ace of Wands there and the Justice card in reverse. Or yeah, just one person could just be more spirited and more into the relationship than the other. I feel like someone's just going to stop giving. Someone's not giving in that partnership. Okay, so Sagittarius and Virgo. Sagittarius and Virgo. When you're watching this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're into it. Sagittarius and Virgo. Okay, so Sagittarius and Virgo, I just feel like, yeah. Okay, Sagittarius and Virgo, the connection ain't there at the moment. You need to go back to your source self. You see that? That's source. And then this is the energy that source has put into you two. And now you're looking at each other, like recognizing each other as a part of source and feeling the connection, the conscious connection between you guys. In reverse, it ain't there no more. You don't feel that connection. You may still recognize that person in a way, but it ain't the happy-go-lucky kind of emotions that the Two of Cups brings in reverse. It's soulmates, but it's more than likely karmic soulmates. Okay, so this is about self-love. This is going back to your own self, going back to your source self and reconnecting. You can't find love out in this world if you don't connect with source. You can't find love out in this world if you don't love yourself, because everything is a reflection of you. People treat you how you feel about yourself. Trust me, it's true. Practice it. Practice it. Believe something about yourself and watch how people treat you. Okay, so I feel as though you may have given up in this partnership, given up in this relationship, and you just don't want to argue anymore because it doesn't suit you and it doesn't benefit you to argue with this person. Once upon a time, you did love them. Once upon a time, love was there. But right now, you need to put yourself first, or they need to put themselves first. So, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. What one did we get Virgo in? We got Virgo in the Gemini one as well. And Gemini was connected to Aries. Okay. Okay, so Sagittarius and Libra. Sagittarius and Libra. Okay. Okay, upright or reverse? Upright. Okay, so the person you're connecting with may have all the answers and may not want to be told a lot about anything. This Libra, obviously air sign. But it's hard to end this cycle. Patterns won't change because this person's attitude is kind of fixed because they believe they know it all. So they won't change certain things. So it's hard for you to close this cycle. And it's like this person isn't really able to offer you a commitment at this time. This person could also be a false flame, okay? You may have already seen my thing about twin flames, and this ain't a house. This ain't actually, you know, people say move in a house. This ain't a real house. This is the body. Okay, this is actually the spirit, the house for the spirit, which is the body. And in reverse, it's showing that two spirits are meeting up, but they're not. It's not the connection that they may believe it to be. It also lets me know that you're just not getting that stability with this person. It's not moving up in a level where it's getting stable, because, and you may have been doing it for a long time. You could have known this person for quite a while, but it just doesn't get stable just because this person won't change their ways, their belief system. They do kind of think they know all, and they are very knowledgeable, they are very clever, but they're just logical. They sometimes lack emotion, they sometimes lack stability, they sometimes lack passion, but they have all the mental focus and logical understanding that a person could have, but they're lacking other things. So they may not have the passion to get stable with you. They may not have that passion for anything, not just for you, but just in general. I feel like this person isn't very passionate at all. But you can't, it's like you can't fully let go of this person, or they can't fully let go of you. It's like one foot in, one foot out. That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting. And this person may want to plan for the future, or you want to plan for the future, but it's like the future can't happen because stay in the friggin' moment, number one. And number two, you don't know what the future holds. Just roll with it. Like I said, stay in the moment. Deal with what you got now. Be thankful for what you got now. What energies do you have to work with today in your now day now? That's kind of what it is. But this person's very philosophic, there we go. And that may be why you vibed with them, because obviously you're Sagittarius. So Sagittarius and Scorpio. Sagittarius and Scorpio. Okay, vibes and whatnot. Aries, Leo. Some people say Virgo as well. Virgo keeps popping up in your reading. What did they get again? Giving up. All right, because Virgo keeps popping up in your reading, yeah, you know what I'm gonna say, a lot of these connections you may have just given up on. For a lot of you, you know, this is for single people, so you could be talking to more than one person, but I feel like for a lot of you, the Aries connection, the Gemini connection, the Virgo connection, even the Libra connection, it's out the window. It just ain't there. It just ain't happening. And I feel like a lot of you in general are putting energy into yourself, or going towards that which you feel will truly be beneficial, that which your heart really tells you to go towards. Okay. So with Scorpio, because obviously Scorpio is transformation and stuff like that, and Virgo keeps showing up. Hey. Yeah, Scorpio is about to bring you some serious change. With this Scorpio person, you're about to manifest what it is that you want in a relationship, okay? You're leaving behind the deceit. You don't have to sneak out of nobody's life, okay? People know what you're doing out in the open. You don't feel bad. This could be a sociopath card, because upright, he's sneaking away because he feels bad. In this, you don't feel bad. You don't have to sneak away. I'm going to go be with this Scorpio. This person's going to bring joy and happiness, emotional fulfillment into your life. So this Scorpio connection looks very, very, very positive. I feel like it's more of a truthful connection. You can be your true self around this person. The light is being shone on you, on all the abilities that you have, on the connection that you guys have, and how happy it makes you. So that's pretty good. Go for it with Scorpio. Scorpio is your best bet, man. Okay, Scorpio, Sagittarius and Sagittarius. Clarify, upright or reverse? Or upright. Okay, so in the past you may have ignored your intuition about this Sagittarius, but now you've got over the pain and the heartbreak. So going forward, I feel like you will be, you know, you will be accepting your intuition, but also for some of you, it could have been a third-party situation. There was a hidden woman. There was another woman in the situation. You didn't know about it, okay? You could have been the other woman, but now you've got over that, okay? So you may even go back to being the hidden woman in this situation, or you could just trust your intuition and heal. Because Five of Cups in reverse, I don't know if it's getting over it. It's more like being numb. You're not really dealing with how you feel. You're just numbing yourself up. So upright, you're going to cry for a bit. You're going to be down. You're going to moan. But look, there's still Two of Cups behind you. So there is still love. There is still an opportunity of love for Sagittarius. With Sagittarius or Sagittarius just in general, like I said, I feel like there's certain connections you're locking off because they don't serve you no more. They're too karmic. You're meant to have learnt what you learnt from that situation. That energy just ain't around anymore, so those connections are going. But there's still an opportunity for love because somebody may have had a third party, like I said, the hidden woman, and there's 3 cups on the ground, but there's still love there. Things will get fair, things will get balanced, things will start to move in a better way, and you'll have favour on you. Look at the sun down there. When the sun shines on anybody, like it shined on that Scorpio connection, you've got favour and blessings on you. So Sagittarius, go for whatever it is that you want, whoever you feel that you love in your heart, okay? Don't matter what's happened, if this person was a love rat or you was a love rat in the past, because I kept seeing the rat's there. Even if they were that stinky little rat down there, you know, things could change. Just lead with your heart, because I feel like your manifesting ability is very, very high right now. Okay, so Sagittarius and Capricorn. Sagittarius and Capricorn. Okay. Okay. This Capricorn has either struck you and stopped you and been like, whoa, wow, like it's a love at first sight kind of thing. The emotion, or they got an emotional feeling for you the first time they saw you, or you them. But I feel like one of you may have been keeping how you felt a secret while the other one was really clearly putting that out there. But I feel like secrets will be out in the open now. I feel like this card in this particular deck is about ignoring your intuition, but you are really following your intuition. So originally you may have worried that it was just about the way they look, but there is actually some sort of energetical, emotional connection between you guys. This person can be emotional, especially with you, and they can open up. So they may be offering you something, and being truthful about other situations and circumstances in their life as well. You're just not going to be, you see them for what they are, or they see you for what you are. There's no illusions here, okay? Give me something else. Yeah, you may be messaging this person and speaking to this person quite a lot. Remember, this is a singles read, so the only connection that I saw being really established and committed was Taurus. Aries got locked off, but you guys were lovers. Gemini just ain't happening. But you know what I mean? Like, a lot of this is people that you're speaking to or having connections with rather than in an established relationship. So yeah, Sagittarius and Aquarius. Let me just shuffle. Sagittarius and Aquarius, what is going on for you? Sagittarius and Aquarius. Okay, so you're not talking to them. You're not talking to them because you may feel like this person's kind of cold, kind of rude, kind of cruel. They think they know it all, but they don't really know a lot. They're a liar, okay? Either you or the Aquarius is lying in this situation. Someone ain't telling the truth. Because they may feel like they're going to get stability with you, or you feel like you're going to get stability with them. They could feel as though you're going to lead them to more prosperous times. You know the right people, they know the right people, whatever. For whatever reason, somebody wants to hold on to this connection, but you're not being truthful in this connection. And I do feel as though you're stubborn, both very, very stubborn with the Knight of Pentacles. But I feel as though, yeah, you guys aren't really talking at the moment. I feel like Sagittarius likes to skirt around issues a lot. So it may be the Aquarius that's come out being more truthful about something that they did or whatever. And, you know, you're outraged about it and don't want to talk to them anymore. Yeah. So at the moment, I don't see you talking to this Aquarius. I see you moving on, looking for new things, new options, new possibilities. You could be at a distance from this person as well. But I just feel as though you're kind of turning your back. Alternatively, you may be trying to manifest a situation with this Aquarius. So you may be not be speaking to them at the moment, but you're trying to manifest a situation where you will be speaking to them, and you really believe it's going to happen, and it is going to happen, because those ships are going to come in for the person on this deck. So what you want to happen will actually happen. It will work out for you. But at the moment, I just don't really see any communication. Just a little bit of harsh communication, very abrupt. You know, them short answers, yes, no, like it's that kind of vibe. So Sagittarius and Pisces. I feel like Sagittarius and Pisces is kind of a weird pairing. Not weird, you know what I mean. Does anybody date Pisces? Any Sagittarius dating Pisces out here? Let me know. Okay, Sagittarius and Pisces. Okay, so you guys, this is kind of stale. It's not really moving forward. Again, I'm feeling like not short answers, but boring. Oh, the weather's nice. Like, it's not, yeah, it's just not, there's no real spark, no passion. It's not picking up pace. Why? Because somebody here, and I feel like it could more be the Pisces, because this is more of a general Pisces energy. It's like they can't live in the now, okay? This person, upright, this woman's satisfied, she's content, she's got everything that she needs. She's in her now moment and she's loving it. She loves herself, she looks after herself well. She could be married, but if she's married, she's a kept woman, but she's only a kept woman because she keeps herself nice anyway, do you know what I mean? Now, the person that you're connecting with, or the Pisces may feel this way about you, wants to be a kept woman. They may fantasize about being looked after and treated really nice, and everybody telling them how beautiful they are and all this stuff. But because it's a fantasy to them and it's not a belief system, and they don't look after themselves, they're not independent, it don't happen. This person may need to be alone, or may need to not be in a relationship, but they don't want to be, so it causes issues. They're expecting too much of you, they're trying to ask for too much too quickly, or vice versa. So it's leading, you may see promising this person, because you know, you may think they're really beautiful or whatever, but it's leading the situation to go stale, because they want you to come in as their knight in shining armor. Yeah, you're a knight in shining armor, but you're going to take your time. You're not out you're not out here running into people's lives and dropping money on them. So obviously, understandably, because come on, like, so yeah, this person, I feel like they want too much of you financially, physically, everything in a material sense. They may even want children, like, really quickly. Be like, yeah, I see myself having kids in the next 2 months. You're like, okay. You don't really know what to say to them. I feel like the person that you're connecting with is very unbalanced as well. Yeah, I feel like I said, I feel like they're kind of a fantasist. They're not in the here and now. They just keep going into the past or the future. And it's like, this is where your power is. So this person comes off as kind of weak, to be honest. Sorry, that could be you or them, but take it as it applies. Oh, damn. Okay, sorry. I forgot your Angel Oracle love cards. Okay, Sagittarius, what's your advice? What's your advice? Give your relationship a chance. And codependency. Cut it off, okay? So you could get that. That's basically what I was saying about the Pisces. You may be giving this person a chance, but it ain't moving forward because of their problem with codependency. Also with the Leo as well, it's like, this person may be stronger by themselves. The connection between you guys isn't as strong because this person's stronger by themselves and ain't codependent anymore. You may not like that. They may not like that, or vice versa, however it goes. But give your relationship a chance without the codependency. This person doesn't need to be down on their knees begging you, or you don't need to have some sort of hold over this person, or vice versa. They don't need to have some sort of hold over you for it to be love. They're there because they want to be, not because they have to be, not because they feel that they need to be, okay? And to me, that's always a better option than being like, oh, I feel chained to this person, I feel like I must, you know? So your universe guidance is... my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. Remember, I did say that to you guys. I feel like Sagittarius has very high manifesting abilities at the moment. And hope is the conduit for miracles. Yes, people. Remember how that in that card, the three of wands, I can't remember who you was connecting with in that connection. But also as well, if you're single and you're not talking to any of these people, look at it like your houses, okay? So you know, your third house, what's Sagittarius rising again? Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. No. Yeah. So your third house could be talking about a connection with the third reading down. So the Gemini reading could be talking about your connection with the public, your humanity, your connection with friends. Like, look at it as your houses instead if you're not connecting with anybody, because it may still help you out. But I just keep getting this energy of you're really cutting out certain things in your life and putting your energy to things that matter to you. Okay, so Sagittarius, last card. Innocence. I'll just hold that there like that. Just pause the video when you're ready. So it's basically just saying, you know, everybody's on their journey. Everybody. Same way you mistakes is the same way you make mistakes, same way that other people make the mistakes. I didn't always think the way I did now. I wasn't always such a compassionate person. I can still be kind of a bitch sometimes, but I wasn't always this way. I've made a lot of mistakes. And I always hope that somebody will treat me with kindness and give me a second chance. And so I try to treat other people like that. I hope people will treat my children like that, you know? So if you can change, other people can change as well. That don't mean let them take you for a fool. That don't mean sit there and be abused or whatever. You can send love and light from a completely different location, okay? So you don't need to put up with anybody's BS. But I just keep getting this feeling of codependency, and it may be hard for you guys to change certain patterns and behaviors, especially that Libra connection that you guys had as well. I can't remember what house Libra falls into for Sagittarius rising. Anywho, where we at? Cancer. Hey, Cancer. Please, guys, I really appreciate and I really love it when you guys leave timestamps, because I actually don't like going back and watching my readings. I find it quite jarring. So I don't want to go back and watch my reading and have to listen to it the whole way. Not the whole way through, but listen to it to find the timestamps, because I just don't want to hear myself again. I've already done that. Like, I don't want to be frozen in time or nothing. Okay, so Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. What's going on for Aquarius? From now until the 20th of December. But I say that, but I think it's going to be a lot shorter, okay? I'd really just like to keep it as a now thing anyway. Because, yeah, things always change. So now. Oh. Well, somebody's waiting on something. What are you waiting for? Waiting on a connection to get strong, feeling a bit anxious about it. Okay, so Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Oh my gosh. What did I say for Aquarius and Sagittarius? Because you're getting some of their cards. Let me just give it another shuffle to make sure we're all nice and shuffled. One more. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Yeah, so some of you guys are letting go of a very toxic connection. You're just moving on from that, okay? You're cutting certain people out. What's Aquarius's overall energy at the moment? The now. What is Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising overall energy? So the High Priestess in reverse or upright. So before you weren't following your intuition, you could have been an additional person in somebody's life, a hidden woman. Meaning, you may have been the other woman, or they may have been the other woman. There was, yeah, a third person in a two-person connection. Also, I feel as though your intuition's kicking in very, very high. I keep seeing Aquarius feature heavily in other people's I'm sorry. Why do I keep thinking about Aquarius? It's Cancer. Okay, so Cancer, I apologize. This is your reading. I'm going to pull another card, but I'm still going to keep that because that is Pisces card. Okay, so you may have been ignoring your intuition. I don't know what Aquarius means right now, but it keeps coming up in everybody's reading and it's popping up in yours as well. I'm going to figure it out and I'll let you guys know. You were ignoring your intuition about something, okay? And now you realise the truth. You was the hidden woman. It may not even have been that you was the third person in a two-person relationship, but you know how men are just sometimes very off-key and they'll say things like, but we weren't together. But bro, you was begging me back the day before. You was swearing your undying love, but the next day you went and did such and such. I feel like it's that. Like, they were with you for a certain time frame where they can say to somebody else, yeah, but we weren't together. But they've never planned to have a relationship with you properly, for some people. But I feel like you're really trusting your intuition and letting that guide you. I feel like you're getting over things, or may even just become numb to things at the moment. You're just not wanting to deal with the heartbreak and the hurt anymore. You're not ignoring your intuition so much because it has brought you pain in the past. So Cancer and Aries. Cancer and Aries. I keep just hearing like Aquarius in my head. It's so weird. Cancer and Aries. Oh, Lord. Okay. Cancer and Aries is struggling at the moment, okay? You can't get over it. You can't heal from what's gone on, or they can't heal, vice versa, whatever. But yeah, a lot of Cancers are having a hard time healing from the connection that they had with an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, whatever. But this situation ain't over. The cycle ain't closed. There may not be communication. I feel like you may want some sort of offer of commitment. You're not saying that this person has to get down on one knee and propose to you. You don't want anything too deep, but there's just no movement forward. There's no kind of commitment at all. This person may have a fear of commitment. They could be older or younger than you, but the way they deal with commitment is kind of childish. Anything else? You got options though. They got options too. You're both very sexy, attractive people. A lot of people are attracted to you on a soul level. You got a lot on your plate anyway. But you may need to stand. You may have stood up for yourself and defended yourself. I feel like this person may have you feeling very, very crabby. Like you're getting snappy with them because they're just not bringing in what you want. But at the same time, you can't close that cycle. So Cancer and Taurus. Cancer and Taurus. So you're moving on from a Taurus because there's delays. Things are not really happening there for you in Taurus. Hello. Did I just freeze? I have frozen. Fuck. Sorry. I was like, you're moving on because there's delays, and then it freezes. Can you go back to normal? I think there's a plane flying above my house. You might be able to hear me still, who knows. But there's a plane flying above my house, and it's made my signal go all funny. Are we back? Hello? Goodness sake. No?